Come into the room, family. Come into the room. I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you're here. Our brother Kevin Kobar Sr. came here early, said, "Good evening, veteran family." Come on into the room. We're going to give it a minute so that we can reach critical mass, and we're going to get started. Thank you for joining us. Come into the room, family. Let us know that you're here. I am the H-Town Vet. Let us know that you're here, family. Tonight, we're going to be continuing talking about the new law that's got everybody up in arms. Talking about getting rid of public DBQs is the topic, and the rumors. We're going to deal with all of that. It's not what you think at all. Okay, family? We're going to tell you what this law is really about and who it actually benefits. And you're going to be surprised at the end. Maybe even a little irritated. Maybe a lot. So, family, let us get started. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to check our sound here, and we appreciate you for being here. We need a few more people to get into the room, and we're going to get started. For those that are watching recorded, we appreciate you for joining us. And because it's a live stream and we participate, sometime when this is an off night, so it takes a while for people to come in because it's not a regularly scheduled broadcast. So thank y'all for being here. So what is the topic for tonight? The topic is who profits from the Veterans Benefit Improvement Act of 2024. We're going to answer that question tonight, and it may surprise you. All right, so let's get to it. Now, family, like I said, we're going to talk about this act, and we're going to come in, but we're going to go with some. First thing we'd like you to do is smash that like button as you come into the room. Let us know that you are here. Let us know that you're here. Smash that like button, please. And we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate you for being here and for the continued support. Here, your opinion matters. We want you to know how important that is. We appreciate you, your point of view. This is a place that you can come and you can express how you feel about it. You know, everything within reason, of course, and being respectful to others. Our regularly scheduled broadcasts are not usually, they are on Sundays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. This has changed. It used to be 7 p.m. Central Time, but we've actually started an hour early because the broadcast sometimes go on for over 3 to 4 hours, and we want to be respectful of people's time. Now, we do have impromptu broadcasts. Most of them are going to happen on Tuesdays, but we have been having one, be honest with you, from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and today, Tuesday. We've had one every day. I guess you could say it's a winter break thing. And, you know, a lot of us stuck in the house because of the freeze. So why not get this information out? And there's been other factors that have caused that. Now we got our brother coming in, love, say just arrived. Then we have our brother, Charleston Zimmerman say, hi, H-Town family. LT Jimmy Carter is back in Washington, D.C. Fair winds and following C Lieutenant. Yes. So now, what branch? Was he in the Navy? Now, come on. I would like to know that because I know he was a soldier and he was a good man. You know, people criticize his presidency, but he was a decent man. He was the first president that I really was impacted by. You know, I was a young man at the time, and my grandmother woke me up at 12 midnight and beat on the window because she had just worked at the polling stations and said, Jimmy Carter is president. You telling that to somebody that's about 9 or 10 years old, they're like, what does that mean? Now we want to show respect and honor to him because I believe he served in the military. I think you're right. He was in the Navy. Let me know what branch of service. And I didn't know he was he a lieutenant? Now, Chief Mike, good evening, family. And we appreciate you for being here, brother. It means so much to us because having that consistency, you get to know who I am as a veteran. Y'all get to know me, who I am, what I'm about. And you can only learn that over time because people can fake it for a short period of time. People can come in with all kind of bells and whistles and throwing little knowledge out, talking smooth, telling you about their war stories and all that. But when we come in here, breaking the knowledge down on a consistent basis, this is what it's all about. So I want y'all to be aware. Thank y'all for joining us of the time change to 6 p.m. Central Time. And we've been having quite a few broadcasts, but everybody show love to our brothers, Charleston, love, Kevin, and Chief Mike. Chief Mike said U.S. Navy. Okay. Now, is that for Jimmy Carter? Was he in the U.S. Navy? Because I have a feeling he was. Now, let us continue, family, because we want to get through this here. Thank you for your continued donations. We appreciate that. And we want to give a special thanks to Madre for his $25 donation. And we really appreciate him. He done that on a consistent basis. He's been real kind, you know. He's soft-spoken. Even when he doesn't show up to the live stream, he support. Thank him for that. Now, if you like to send us donations, this is our information up here, our PayPal, Cash App. And also, if you'd like to go to our YouTube channel and watch several of our videos, our YouTube handle is at H-Town Vet Northside. And if you'd like to contact us, all right, you get in communication with us, do that at htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. Now, listen, he says, I was in the 10th grade when Jimmy Carter was elected. I was in elementary. Oh, he said, yes. So he was in the Navy. Okay. Respect. I always had a lot of respect for Jimmy Carter. I had a lot of respect for him. I can't lie about that. Now, let us continue, family, here. Like we said, we're supporting our brother, our veteran businessman, our brother Chester, which is, what do you call it? Veterans Policy Plug, I think it is. Did I say it right? So this is our brother. His name is Chester, and he's a life insurance broker. So if you'd like to learn more, you're looking at that. Now look at this here. Kevin Cobart Sr. says, good evening, Chief Mike 61. And then Kevin Cobart Sr. says, brother Charleston Zimmerman. You know what it's about. Yes, indeed. Let us continue. Our brother Charleston told about the female who invented the GPS, a Navy veteran, military personnel. And we're going to be covering a lot of that coming up here, in the coming weeks. Now, here we go. Now, dealing with the trolling, we've pretty much knocked it out. But remember, trolls come and go because people love attention. People want to see stuff burn. They like to see us crash out and at each other's throat. So they're gonna be coming in and like I say, they hide in the shadows. They're slick, and they'll present themselves. Let me come up on the screen. They'll present themselves as support when in actuality they're opposition. So we got to always be on top of the game. You hear what I'm saying? Because we don't want nobody having us at each other's throat, right? Because we doing it good. That's how we do it. Now let's see what our brothers say here. He say, "Good evening, Kevin Kobar Sr." That's from Chief Mike. Chief Mike say, "Hello, love, love." And then love say, "Hello, H-Town. It's all good. Thank you. Hello, how you doing now? Love, love." Now, so look for people that incite arguments, co-sign disruptive behavior. Watch the cheerleaders. You hear me? Then downplay their own behavior. "I was just joking. I repeated it all the time, but I wasn't bothering nobody." Hey, if it becomes a habit, chill on it. We joke around, but then we get back to business, right? Because we don't want to stifle us expressing ourselves. Once exposed, they leave the room. That's what. Oh, I'm a lad. Y'all didn't think I knew, you little slick jokers. Huh? See, they know I'm talking to them. Yeah, once they expose, even if you ain't checking them, if you checking one of their compadres, they gone. They ghost. And that's how they like it. You can't break because you didn't make me, baby. You understand? So no, this is about us. This is not about or trying to stroke egos or stroke my ego. Well, man, because I'm enjoying this here. Well, it might stroke my ego a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad to be in it with the family. The next one is, as you see now, the atmosphere is peaceful when trolls are not around. Now, then what is the purpose of a troll? To discredit person with influence. We got to do this because, we'll do it every so often. We have to bring this up for new people coming in so they know what the get down is. Now, he say, Love say, "Hello, H-Town." Hello, brother. And then Love say, "Real talk, H-Town." Thank you. Then Charleston says, "Hello, love, Chief Mike, Kevin Kobar Sr." Then Chief Mike 61 says, "Hello, Charleston." Ain't nothing wrong with us speaking to each other. Ain't nothing else wrong with us supporting each other. And guess what? We can get all the benefits we entitled to. And y'all gonna learn some stuff tonight. Y'all gonna be a little mad tonight. Because H-Town here gonna be telling you something. Smash that like button, family. If you just come into the room, we got 8 people in the room and we have 5 likes. Smash that like button. Come on into the room, family. Share. And y'all been doing a great job of sharing it. In the last week, we've had almost 30 subscribers, family. Now we getting up there on that subscriber count. We're trying to get to 2,000 before the end of January. Remember, we said that before we got to a 1-year mark. So we're trying to get to 1,000. What did I say? 2,000 subscribers. I apologize. 2,000 subscribers. We had 1,000. Let's see what our count is. Let me make it. Might have changed. I'm gonna tell you what our count is. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, well, let's get to that. So share the program. Then I got to get to the subscriber thing. Then I'll look at it. Slide. And subscribe. Right now, we're at 1,642. All right, subscribers. And we thank you. And I'm going to tell you, when it blew up? When we got the trolls out the paint. All right? Because sometimes we just be sitting back chilling, but people don't like coming around confusion, family, or, stuff that's negative. So we got to keep it straight. Now let us continue, family. Now, our new releases, family. Now, our new releases is the one we did on the public DBQs versus the CMP DBQs, where they getting rid of the public DBQs, right? We talked about that. And that was our last live stream. And all they have is maybe. And whenever you see the word maybe, go back and watch the video. It's a trick bag language, right? It's a trick bag language. So let's see what our brother say. He say, hey, H-Town vet, how's your feet? I hear you got cold there last night. Yeah, I got cold last night. I had that. My feet doing good. I'm covered up. I got my shoes on now. You know what I have is what do you call this thing? A little plastic thing under my desk so the chair can roll. That thing is cold with your socks on. I'm telling you that. Now, thank you for asking. I appreciate y'all. Now, family, let's continue on this here. Let me make this full screen so we can get to it. So, we talked about that last time, right, family? Let us continue. Then we talked about veteran news or fake news before that. Because, you know, people say, hey, they got rid of the public DBQs. We can't use them. We only can do it through the VA. And I say, well, I don't know, about that. So let me check into it. And we checked into it. And all they said they may do with some DBQs, they may take them away, some not. So they're not really clear. All right. So we're going to talk about that. Then we talked about, before that, we talked about the 4 goals. I'm going, backwards, of the 4 goals of H-Town Vet channel. We talked about that. Go back and watch that. We talked about, which was a barn burner, and very popular. Anytime you talk about 100%, we talked about 100% permanent and total, the benefits. Now, and here's the rating. While we're doing that, we're going to catch up on the chat here. This is the VA compensation rating starting January 2025. It's effective for December the 1st, but it actually, you get your first payment in January. So let's see our sisters here. And Bionic Woman says, good evening, Mr. H-Town Vet and family. Welcome to all newcomers to the channel. Please stay warm during these frigid temperatures. Y'all let me know what temperature is where y'all at right now. I'm gonna let y'all know my temperature. It's 43 and it's gonna get down to 31. So we 43 right now. But I'm gonna tell y'all the low that it's gonna get to. 31. Now, family. Now, stay warm, family, stay warm. Now, Kevin Kobar Sr. says, good evening, Bionic Woman. And then our brother Charleston Zimmerman says, hi, Bionic Woman, welcome. Then we have our brother, we got our sister Bionic Woman say, salute to President Jimmy Carter and family. Yes, indeed. I think his wife just passed a few years ago. I was fond of the president. I really liked him growing up. He seemed to be an honest and decent guy, decent man. And H-Town Vet, 31, and he was a veteran. It's very seldom now do you see presidents that were veterans. Have y'all noticed that? Yeah, and a lot of these were combat veterans. They was out in the thick of it. So H-Town Vet says 31. Do you hear me talking about myself in the third person? Kind of odd. Now we got Kevin Kobar Sr. say it's 31 here in Memphis. Let us know what the degrees is. Now this is interesting. Memphis is 31, but up there in PA, it's 29 right now. I got a heat wave. Now, our brother Chief Mike says, man, hold on, Chief Mike. No, What? 33 degrees here in Atlanta? The hot Atlanta? Excuse me? Bonnie Woman say in Dallas, it's 35 degrees. We'll drop to 27. Right now it's 43 here in Richmond, Texas, right outside of Houston. And it should drop down to what they're saying is 31. I got my plants wrapped up. The most valuable ones, that is, the ones that I know are dying, the most vulnerable ones. Now, Kevin Colbert Sr. says it should be required. You should be a veteran to become commander-in-chief. Now how y'all feel about that? If somebody gonna want to be the president of the United States, should it be a requirement that they were a military veteran? Now let's see if we can remember the military veterans. I know Bush Jr. Bush the son was a military veteran. Junior, the daddy was a military veteran. Who before that? Carter. Was Reagan in the military? Was President Reagan in the military? I knew he was an actor, but was he in the military? Was Ronald Reagan in the military? So family, let us continue. We're going to keep it going. Y'all doing very good. And for those that are watching recorded, we have to keep the chat and communication. He said, yes, veteran George Washington was the first. He was the first. That's right. He was a veteran. That's true. Now, wow. Now, I didn't think about it like that. Wow. He was. Oh boy, look what happened. Give me a second. Give me a second. You know how sometimes it'll move on me, so give me a second. All right, now we back. All right, we back with it. Go back to our video library and watch our videos if you will. We appreciate it, and live streams. And then we're going to talk about the 4 goals of the H-Town Vet. We're going to go through it rather briefly. We got a full video where we break it down. Kevin Colbert Sr. says, yes, Reagan served in U.S. Army Reserve. Okay. I did not know that. One is how to get your benefits. That's our first goal, is to help you know how to get them. Watch our video, VA claim process from start to finish. We break down the whole claim process. Nobody else does that. All right. In addition to that, number 2, our goal is to inform you of what your benefits are. This is our second goal. And we do that by telling you about all the benefits available to veterans, disabled veterans, honorable discharge veterans, veterans, what benefits for veterans in the state that you live in. We do all that here. What's our third goal? Third goal is to help you protect those benefits, whether it be VA compensation, those related to transportation, healthcare, family, housing, and also that MAC flight traveling. And we have 2 videos. We have a live stream and a video, that covers this, the levels of protection. If you want more information, watch the video and live stream by the same name. Now, number 4 is to facilitate, not to mediate. All right. We want to be a facilitator here, because what happened is people say, well, hook me up with the person. Then they come back to me saying, well, can you tell me about the person? I can't tell you nothing. You're supposed to verify for yourself. So I don't have time to be doing all that. We grown people. So keep it moving. And I don't want no confusion, because everything that we do here openly, can't nobody mess with my reputation. But when you go behind the scenes, it'll be a whole bunch of he say, she say. Y'all feel me? Now let us continue. So we facilitate, but we have chats, and we have the chat here. We have certain videos, and most videos, where we just talk about whatever you want to talk about, especially during the after party. Now let us continue. Now what we're talking about today, we got to it in 25, about 20, almost 26 minutes. Now what is our topic? Who profits from the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024? And this is the one that got everybody up in the uproar. As you can see, You got the big fish in the small bowl, and you got the small fish less restricted, moving around. Huh? Huh? Restricting that movement. Let's talk about it. Now, there was a myth that all independent medical examinations or DBQ forms, public DBQ forms, were banned. You weren't going to be able to use them no more. That's not the case. They may take some down. They may keep some other ones up. It's dependent on the what they call it, the secretary of the VA. So that's just vague talk. So you don't know, you can't do nothing with that information. But the problem we got is a Trojan horse, family. Y'all know about that Trojan horse. Somebody slipped in a trig bag, and y'all not gonna like it tonight. And you tell me in the chat, because I know y'all watch other YouTubers on VA benefits talking about this topic. Tell me if they covered this. Some may have. I don't watch them like that. So, because I try to keep my information clear to my head, so I don't be copying what other people doing like that. Now, you tell me if you knew this. And I want to give special thanks to Alaskan Ice, because she the one, once you give me a place to go, I go all the way down the rabbit hole. I'm checking for everything. And I found something out that pretty much going to irritate you. You're not going to like it. So make sure you get a cold glass of water, take your blood pressure medication, but we need to break this down. They're trying to slip a Trojan horse on us. Now, what Brother Zimmerman was talking, or somebody else in the last live streams, here are the groups. H-Town Vet, we've broken them down into groups. The people that represent veterans with their VA, in particular, their VA compensation claims. Number one, accredited claims agents. People that they're not lawyers, but they are people that's certified with the VA to help veterans with their claim. They have to go through certain tests, and they have to meet certain requirements. And if they fail to keep meeting those requirements, they can lose their accreditation. Okay. Number two, accredited lawyers. Now, accredited lawyers are just that, lawyers with a law license that help veterans with their claims. And these accredited lawyers are also accredited by the VA and got to follow the same rules, or they can lose their accreditation. Now, these two groups can get 20% of your back pay. They usually don't help you until until you've been denied at least once on the condition or conditions. Now, they could get up to 33%, but usually they get around 20%. Now, here we go. The third one is unaccredited lawyers. Nobody's talking about unaccredited lawyers. Nobody's in an uproar about them. They have a problem with these unaccredited claims agents, but not unaccredited lawyers. They can charge what they want to charge, the unaccredited lawyers. Now, I've heard certain lawyers say, well, they usually, they charge within reason or whatever. See, lawyers looking out for each other. You hear me? Now, I heard a accredited lawyer say this about an unaccredited lawyer. Caping for him. Did you hear me? Now, number four, what Brother Zimmerman brought up, I believe, talking about veteran service officers. So you have, not that one. Veteran service officers like the American Legion, the Veteran of Foreign Wars, or the DAV, or those type organizations. Now, they don't charge anything. They are free. They help you prepare, and they actually have lawyers that'll help represent you if you need it. But the claim agent is not the lawyer. They have lawyers that work for the American Legion, like things like that. Now, then number five, state or county governments. They do it for free also. Who in here have ever been helped with your benefits by a state or county government? Let us know. They free also. And then the most controversial one, the unaccredited claims consultant. We can't call them an agent, but these are the ones that are not accredited by the VA. All right. We're going over this for a reason. And they're outside the guidelines of the VA. He say me county. Okay. Now let's see what we got here. Love say hello, Bionic Woman. And then Love say, I had a non-accredited agent from the county help me. He is good. Okay. Now, and Brother Zimmerman say, me county. Okay. Now let us continue, family. Now, this law went into the effect dealing with these DBQs, but that's what got the headlines. Why they got you all worked up about a nothing burger, and that's what I call it, a nothing burger. And until we can see how the law is going to be implemented, we can't do anything. We got to see what direction they're going to go with the law. Matter of fact, we got to wait until they start mistreating us with the law to see what the law really about. Ain't that horrible? Now, family, I got my look. Everything in the cabinet. Hold on, let me scoop my stuff up. Got my business in the street. My lotion and stuff. Now, this law happened on December the 16th, which was less than a month ago, right? Now we breaking this down, family. We almost through it. And I said I want to do this where we get to the information and then we can chop it up after that. But we can talk once we get to we gonna have to stop with y'all. Gonna want to hear this. Y'all might have something to say about this. Now, this was done in Congress. The bill was passed December the 16th of 2024. They didn't do much talking about it. It was real quiet. Now, it's called the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024. The bill addresses certain requirements related to VA medical disability examinations for purposes of benefits claims and other administrative matters related to the benefits claims process and personnel. Now, I want you to listen what H-Town about to tell you. I want you to look at certain words, family. The ones I got highlighted. Watch that word related. Related don't mean it's actually dealing with the issue, but it's related to the issue. They put that related word in there twice. And then they say, now listen what they said. Requirements related to VA medical disability examinations. Related to. Now follow that. Then go down, they say, for the claims of VA claims and other administrative matters. What other administrative matters? They're not being specific. Related to benefits claims and personnel. Hold on now, what's going on here? That's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo talk to me. And I broke it down here. We went into it. Remember how crazy the law sounded last night? H-Town went and put it into plain words for you, huh? I found out where they put it in plain words and brought it to you. Now, y'all need to know this about this act. Now, let's see what our brother say. He said, I had a non-accredited attorney help me also, but he needed, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Let's finish this up and we're gonna get to that one. We're gonna get to all that. Now, remember, this is about disability benefit questionnaires. These could be ones that are public DBQs that are done outside the VA by a private doctor of your choosing, or it could be done by this. They got the ones with the CMP exam DBQs where the VA sets you up for an appointment. Huh? Now let's get to it. All right, let's see. So this big uproar about these DBQs. Uh-oh, H-Town went there. Now y'all look at this information and I'm gonna read it to you here. What does the law do? What does this law do dealing with this Veteran Act of 2024? Veteran Benefits Act of 2024. It updates procedures related to the publishing of VA disability benefits questionnaires forms. So it deals with the procedure. So they might put some forms out there that you can use, and they may not put others out there. And these can be public DBQs. And it also deals with the DBQ for CMP exams. So now listen, let's sit back and peep game now. Watch what's going on here. VA don't have to publish certain forms. Huh? You heard what it said? Under this new law, The VA don't have to publish certain forms. What if you need that form to do a public DB outside exam for, let's say, mental health, but they won't publish the form, forcing you as a veteran to go to the CMP exam and get the evaluation done because the VA won't acknowledge it. Oh, that form is outdated and we're no longer taking it. Huh? So the VA don't have to publish certain forms if it determines the form could not reasonably be completed to a clinical acceptable standard by someone who is not an employee or contractor of the VA. So two things. That's two lies for the price of one. So you telling me, hold on, if they're not an employee of the VA, and really talking about a medical doctor, and most VA doctors, I don't know none of them that's going to fill out a DBQ at the VA hospital, or the contractor, the ones doing the CMP exam, those are doctors also, right? So they saying that they only saying they judging the standards. Now listen what I say. The VA does not have to publish certain forms if it determines the form could not be reasonably be completed to a clinically accepted standard. Clinically accepted standards, doctors have the credentials to complete public DBQs to a clinically acceptable standard. So, but unless it's done by someone who, if it's done by somebody who's not a VA employee, they talking about private doctors on the outside, or not a VA contractor, somebody doing a CMP exam. If you're not either of them, we don't want you doing it. Now, here we go. And it depends on what form it is. Now, all right, now, VA must also include certain elements. What do they mean by certain elements? In contracts, if entered with non-VA provider to provide medical disability examinations. I don't know what elements they got. That's just as vague as they come. Now, here when they get down to what they really want to talk about, remember, they're going to do the gibberish first, then they're going to get to what they really want to say. This is the law, okay? The Veterans Benefit Act of 2024. Here's when you're getting down to the meat of it. It's the contracts must require that every communication from the provider to the applicant, I'm assuming that's the veteran, regarding the scheduling of a medical examination must be transmitted to any person. Now look, so when you get ready to go to the exam, if you got somebody representing you, the information got to go to them too. Listen, must be transmitted to any person or organization that is legally designated. Legally designated. Is Guardian legally designated? Is Trajectory Medical the non-accredited claims agent? Are they legally designated? They being nice, nasty with it, family. Huh? What are they saying? Let's go back and read it. It says the contracts must require that every communication from the provider to the applicant, which is the veteran, regarding the scheduling of a medical disability examination must be transmitted to any person or organization that is legally designated by the applicant, which is the veteran, and is recognized for the preparation, representation, and prosecution of claims. Boom. Remember, the unaccredited claim agents cannot prepare, present, or prosecute the claims before, like when we say prosecute, be standing there with you before the Board of Veteran Appeals or whoever they can't. They just help you fill out the paperwork. You got to do the rest on your own. Now listen to what Brother Charleston said. We got to stay on topic. Anything on topic, we're gonna cover it. Brother Love say VA wording is very tricky. Now let me see. Dealing with the VA. He say dealing with the VA, your rep has to know what he's doing, of course. He says, Love says, yes, that DBQ has to be filled out properly according to standard. And Sister Monica Woman say, hey, love. And then our brother Charleston said, yeah, H-Town, to understand these VA excuses, you need to be an attorney. And brother say, so true, Charleston. The rep has to know what he's doing dealing with the VA. And our brother, everybody show love to our brother Veteran Policy Plug. Hey there, family. We let them know about your that what you do to help veterans get their life insurance. And we had to slide up on that. Thank you, brother, for all that you do. We appreciate you and your spouse and family. Now, Veteran Policy Plug say, hey, love, happy to be here. So when we showed you that the thing with the them in Congress, and they was talking to the unaccredited claim agent, they call them claim sharks. That's what they were trying to do, undermine them from helping veterans. And then Veteran Policy Plug say, hey, love, happy to be here. Now, so remember, only accredited claims agents or unaccredited lawyers. Yeah, you don't have to be accredited. An unaccredited lawyer can help you. And you about to learn something about lawyers you're not gonna like. You might be okay with it, but some of you may not. Remember, recognized for preparing, presenting, and prosecuting claims. Unaccredited claim people cannot help you prepare. They're not supposed to legally, but there's no penalty anymore since 2006. They can't be charged. All right, now listen. And brother Veteran Policy Plug say, hey, Charleston and Bionic Woman. Now, let us continue, fam. I hope this information can get out. Now, there's another thing they did, kind of off topic, but remember, they just talk in generalities. Look at the word I have highlighted in yellow when I read this. Now, this other thing under the Veteran Benefits Act of 2024, I hope I'm saying it right. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Give me a second. Give me a second, fam. I want to make sure. Let me make sure. Oh, Veteran Benefits Improvement Act. I want to say the whole thing. The Veterans Benefits Improvement Act of 2024. Now, you see how slick they put them words in there? Veteran Benefits Improvement Act, like it's going to benefit the veteran, right? It's going to improve the veteran's life. Huh? Let's see. Let's see who life it improves, family. Now, this says here, the law requires the VA to report on its efforts. Now, listen, they got to report not on results, but on efforts to provide reimbursement for a veteran's travel to a facility, regardless of whether the facility is inside or outside of the United States. That's good. That's good. I wish they took the word out, efforts, or no, they need to have documentation, not effort. Nobody pays us for effort when we do our claims. Now, when such travel is incident to a medical disability examination for purposes of VA benefits. So if you get a VA examination outside the United States, you know, they have several places you can do it outside, especially in the Philippines. They got a VA over there. And I think you also have one in Puerto Rico, which is a territory of the United States. Am I breaking it down? Is it clear, family? Let's see what he say. He says, H-Town, you are the best at keeping us informed, hands down, because I'm doing it from the heart. I'm trying to give y'all what I didn't have. I'm trying to give, when I was running to the walls and people would help me bits and pieces on what they knew, and they didn't know much, and other people that did know, they wouldn't tell me nothing. They kept it to themselves. And I'm not a gatekeeper. I bust the gate open. I want everybody to know. Huh? You ain't got to buy my course. Not yet, huh? Oh, Lord. What y'all gonna do with me, man? Y'all gonna get me right if I get the clowning. Now, let us continue, family. Uh-oh, now here we go. We're going to the Twilight Zone, family. Are y'all ready to go to the Twilight Zone, family? He said the VA is developed to deny sometimes. That's true. Now, let us get to it here. Other things with the Veterans Benefit, the Veterans Benefit Improvement Act of 2024 that you need to keep in mind. The VA, now listen to what it says. When it came to us, it was maybe, right? When it came to us, it was all type of uncertain words. But when it came to helping other people other than the veteran, they say must. Did you see that word must? The VA must partner with veteran service organizations like the DAV, Veteran of Foreign Wars, and American Legion. Listen to what the law says. The VA must partner with veteran service organizations. Okay. Why can't they must complete our claims in a timely manner? And guess what else? The VA must partner with veteran service organizations, VSOs, and other stakeholders. Somebody tell me who those other stakeholders are. I don't know. I'm asking for a friend. Who are these other stakeholders? Oh, as determined by the VA. So the VA get to determine who the stakeholder is. It don't have to tell us nothing. To implement an outreach program for veterans regarding two things. So who is these stakeholders that's supposed to be helping with outreach? When we go to the VA, they don't have nothing on benefits over there. They don't have anything telling us what our benefits are, how to properly file a claim. I'm talking about there at the regional offices. We have to do a trial by error. So what is the outreach program? Number one, contact information for non-VA provider that are providing medical disability examination. So one, they got to have the contact information for the non-VA provider. Like if you go to a CMP exam, you need to have that information. You have to have that contact information. Now listen up. Make sure it's gotten to the veteran and everything. And all parties involved, like the veteran organizations that'll represent you, they need to know, because in the past, they didn't know. They sent a letter to the veteran, but not to your representative. You feel me? Ministocious family. Okay, Harold, what's up, brother? Now, then the other one, requirement for veterans to provide personal identifiable information when contacted by such provider to verify their identity, because they don't want somebody else doing the CMP exam other than the veteran. So they want you to be able to identify who you are. Now let's see what Love say. Look what, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let's get back up here. I got to start at the top, y'all. Now, so Love say, VA is developed to deny sometimes. Okay. Now, everybody show love to Community Chaplain Davis. He say, what's up? What's up? Y'all meeting every night? I'm trying not to. Oh, Lord, I'm tired. Y'all got some kind of club going on? Oh, no, you the family. You know you the family. You the family. This is that breaking news about the new law. So I've been breaking it down so y'all have the up-to-date information. Love say, hello, Chaplain. That's all. No conspiracy theory, brother. Not yet. Now, Kevin Colbart Sr. say, VA wordplay. Come on, talk about it. Now, Charleston says, I've been to the Twilight Zone since my return to the continental U.S., 1981. Real talk. Now, everybody show love to our brother Harold. Then listen what Love says. And like I said, as long as y'all stay on topic, I'm going to read the comments as much as I can. VA working good with service organization. VA don't like working with outsiders from my experience. That's what they're kind of saying. And then Kevin Colbart Sr. says, Harold USMC Welcome Marine Simplify. Now, we got Bionic Woman says, good evening, Chapel of David, salute. Then Harold says, Simplify. Devil Dog, Kevin Colbert. Oh, there must be fellow Marines. Now, listen to, let's sit back and peep game. So the first thing, they want to make sure that that these service organizations, the people that's helping veterans, have the contact information of the CMP examiners or non-VA providers, meaning people that's helping you with the CMP exam that's not done at the VA hospital. Because sometimes they have VA exams at the VA hospital, which it'll be all in the system. So it's not as hard for I'm assuming it's not as hard for the VSOs or veteran service officers to get that information. But when it's somebody outside the VA system, now that's when it becomes an issue. So they want to make sure that you'll get there on time. So your representative might call you and say, hey, you got this CMP exam. I'm assuming that's kind of what they're alluding to. Now, maybe it not be their responsibility. 2, require the veteran provide personal identification, of course, to make sure it's you. So before they give somebody else your CMP information and they think they talk to you and the person never tell you that you have a CMP exam. Because I'm going to tell y'all something about CMP exam. I'm about to come up here on the screen for a second. If you don't go to one, you miss one, you may not get another one for 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I've seen it happen. I don't know if it's the same. I wouldn't play with it. Check your mail. Call. If you know one coming up, don't just wait for it. Call. Say, hey, I have heard. Has it been sent? Call the people that's supposed to do it. Keep a track of them, okay? Now, the last thing, VA must report on improving its support of governmental veteran service officers. Hold on. Who is these governmental veteran service officers? So you telling me, I'm asking you, are they saying that the DAV, the Disabled American Veterans Organization, works for the government? Are they saying the American Legion works for the government? Are they saying that the Veteran of Foreign Wars work for the government? So why are they calling them governmental veteran service officers? Why are they calling them governmental VSOs? I'm confused. Somebody, I'm asking for a friend. Information. Okay, yeah, we'll get to your other comments. Now, let us continue because we're going to stay on it. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. What's governmental veteran service officers? So they get paid from the VA. So that means, are they working for the VA? Or are they working for you? Now we're gonna follow the money now. Now we're gonna get back to y'all information that y'all saying here, okay? Let's get back to it. We're gonna go back up here. Sorry about that, but I had to stay focused. Now we're gonna take a minute. We're gonna follow with that money for the find out who profits from the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024. We're gonna answer the question because we're gonna follow the money to find out about that. You're not gonna like who. Anybody know? If you know already, put it in the chat. If you know who benefits the most from the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act, put it in the chat. If you think the veteran benefits the most, put it in the chat. If you think the VA benefits the most, I'm talking about financially, put it in the chat. If you think the Veteran Service Office, who do you think? You're gonna be surprised. Which one of those groups? It was one of the groups that we went over, the 6 representatives, remember? It's one of those 6 groups. Who you think the act give the most money to? Uh-oh, I kind of told it. So let's see what we got here. Now let's see what we got. You say chaplain. Now, brother Chief Mike, I'm sorry. Chief Mike 61 says 60 Minutes should do a story on how bad the VA treats veterans. Don't tell me thank you for your service. Treat me and my fellow veterans with dignity and respect. That's what I'm talking about. Don't give me lip service. Did y'all hear Chief Mike? He don't want lip service. Did you hear? Don't thank me for my service. Respect my service. Huh? Show me kindness when we come back and adjust, when we looking for jobs and they don't want to give us jobs because we combat veterans, and they think we're going to turn the place out, giving us a bad rap for sacrificing for our country. In the words of my little cousin, that ain't fair. Man. Now, Kevin Colbert Sr. says, evening, Chaplain Davis. Then we got Bionic Woman says, welcome, Harold, USMC. And then Chief Mike 61 say, what's up, Chappie? Then Veteran Policy Plug say, hey, Brother Harold and Community Chaplain and Kevin Colbert Sr. Now listen what our sister said, and we're going to check it out, see what it's all about. Huh? We're gonna check it out and see what it's all about. She say, smash that like button, family. Smash that like button. We doing good. We got a subscriber, an extra subscriber since y'all up here. We got oh, look at them. We got 13 likes. We got 19 people in the room. We need to get them likes up. It should be at least 6 more likes if this information has been informative. Thank you, Bionic Woman, for saying that. Now, Kevin Colbert Sr., you see how I'm waiting until I get to a certain point, then I'm reading the chat, then we getting back to it. I'm learning how to make it flow. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting my swag together, baby. You understand? Now, Kevin Colbert Sr. said, evening, Veteran Policy Plug. Now, we got our brother, Love. It's just service organizations. He say, it's just service organizations are so overwhelmed and have too many clients and don't have the time to help veterans sometimes. Now, who fault is that? Ours or theirs? Aren't they getting paid? Am I being too insensitive toward them? Let me know. But they getting paid, ain't they? They ain't got time. They got time to cash that paycheck. But they do have a lot of people, and they are helping people for free. So Love is right on that end. I'm conflicted, Love. Now, there is no way, this is Love. There's no way I could fill out the forms I saw. They wanted my father's information. Now, that's real. That was, you're going to need a VSO to help you with things like that many times. Now, listen to what Brother Charleston said. He say, always follow the money. And see, here at the H-Town Vet, I don't respond to stuff until I get the thorough analysis that I need on it. Don't let the Southern accent fool you. I'm shrewd when it comes to the business. Family, don't y'all want to know what's going on? Huh? Don't y'all want to know what could harm you? Don't you want know the one when people are raising money in your name and they stealing it and giving it to somebody else? How you feel about that? Well, you better find out about it tonight. And you go back. Hey, guess what? After I do it, I'm going to show you what the law is so you won't say I made it up. Now, Love say, Veteran Service Officer, VSOs, is governmental officer. So he taught me something. I was assuming that's what they're talking about. So if they're working for the VA, they're getting paid by the VA, the American Legion and others. How can they work on behalf if they're getting paid by people that's oppositional to us? Now, they do help us. I got helped by the American Legion, but that sounds like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they working for the Crips and the Bloods. They in both games. Now, here we go. Kevin Colbert Sr. says, you can make account with those providers, such as QTC, VES, create a login information. I didn't know you could do it right off the bat. Now, from what Mr. International told us, we can actually say you don't want to go to certain ones that mistreated us. We need to know how to do that. So if one of these organizations, these providers that provide CMP examinations, like QTC, I went to that one, and VES. Now, Kevin Colbert Sr. say they accredited lawyers and VA. Okay. You think that's who's getting the money? Now, Chief Military Mike, hey, Veteran Policy Plug. Then we got Junior in the house. And we got Love say the service organization benefits more from the government than from, okay. Now, Junior say, hey, H-Town and vets, this will defend it. This will defend. I'm sorry. Love. He's talking. He said, I had no idea that a DD214, DD215 is, and I have talked to so many VSOs that told me what the DD214 and DD215 was. Yeah, so DD214 is your discharge paper showing your exiting out the military, your separation document. Now, I forgot DD215 is something similar. I forget exactly. I don't know. Is that Navy or what is that? A reserve or something? I forget what it is. Love. Hello, Junior. And then, Kevin Colbert Sr., he be sitting back and peeping game. He say, sound like a conflict of interest. While we talking about the VA, while we talking about the VSOs, the little dog then picked up the bone and walked away with it. Who the little dog getting all the benefits from this, From this Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024. This the real reason they made it, not about DBQs, is to put some money in certain people's pocket. Tell me if I'm lying. Y'all ain't gonna like this. I know it's the build up. I can't let it build up. Now, Kevin Colburn Sr. says, evening, Junior. Now, Junior, we glad that you here. We glad you helped us deal with those trolls, Junior. We got them up out the paint. We had two waves of them, and there's some more still probably lurking around here, and because they can't stay away because the channel is popping. See, you got to have personality and kindness to draw people to you. You can't just have a little knowledge. You can't be doing it based on how good you look. When I look at the mirror, I get scared. Now, Veteran Policy Plug. Hey, Junior. Now, here we go. Junior say, yes, sir. And good love today. Yes. We got troll rules now. Yeah, because they cut up a few days ago, Junior. About 3-4 live streams ago, they were showing they natural behind. And we didn't say nothing then. We just kept it cool, came back right to them, and guess what? They ain't been back since. And they move in groups. They have a meeting before we had this meeting to sabotage the channel. They need to find something to do with their life. But we got something for them because we moving forward. Now let us continue, family. We're going to follow the money right now. And he says the DD215, DD214 shows re-enlistment. My father had so many enlistments. I got all his paperwork. That's good. Now let's get to this. Let's see where the money leads us. You're not gonna like this, family. So if you're upset, if something get upset real quick, you may want to leave because you're gonna look at a certain group differently. So let me tell you what I'm talking about, family. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna go back what groups we're talking about. All right, y'all not gonna, I'm just saying it. Give me a second. Now, this is what we're talking about here. Okay. Yeah, let's start on Trojan horse. Now, what we're saying is we're answering the question, who profits from the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024? We're about to let you know. Is it the veteran? All right. Well, they talking about restricting some. They're not actually banning, but they're actually talking about restricting certain independent medical examinations or public DBQs. That's not helping us. So what's the Trojan horse? Well, the Trojan horse is one of these groups I'm about to show you. Now, I want you to put in the chat which one of these groups you think get the most financial benefit from the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act. Who profits the most? Matter of fact, I might put the question. Hold on, let me put the question in there, family. I should have put it in there. Let me make a banner, okay? Give me a second, all right? And let's see what we got. Because we want to do this right, okay? What's the temperature at where you at, fam? Let us know. Those that haven't told us already that just came in. What's the temperature? Is it going to get below freezing? Let us know. Let us know. Have you wrapped everything up? Do you have your pets on the inside? We're going to see who right after we do this. I didn't know until I saw it, so I wouldn't have got none of it. I wouldn't have never guessed this, family. Now you can pick more than one, but give me a second here. (2000) 2024 question mark. Now look what I'm gonna do. You can only pick one of these numbers. All right, one of these numbers. So one of these numbers. Thank you for your patience. But I just thought it'd be a good idea. All right, let me get the other one over here. Now, let us know. Let's see what we got. Oh, y'all already, oh Lord, y'all already put your numbers in there. Now, who profits the most from the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024? You're going to pick between one of these groups. Number one is the accredited claims agent. Number two, accredited lawyers. Number three, you can put at least two in there. All right, you can put at least two in there for a reason. You can put a 1 and a 2 or just one. It don't matter. Put who you think. Number three, unaccredited lawyers. Number four, veteran service officers. Number five, state or county governments. Number six is the unaccredited claims consultant. Let us know, family. Let me see. Y'all put a whole bunch of stuff in there. Now, let's see what y'all got in here. All right, let's see what y'all said. Now, oh, Mr. International in the house, our brother from another brother. Let us know how it's going in there. Boy, y'all, since I started typing, y'all start putting a whole bunch of stuff in there. Now, I think they're all the benefits on the way. Okay. Now, Junior say it's 48 degrees where I live. So Kevin Colbert Sr. say lawyers. When you say lawyers, you can for that one, you can pick 1 and 2. Okay. Because I mean 2 and 3 lawyers, or you just want to say accredited lawyer. Which group benefits the most from this new law, family? Let us know. Who profits financially from the Veterans Benefit Improvement Act of 2024? Now, so Love says in the 70s in California. I'm hating. Everybody show love and salute to Mr. International, who's helped to grow the channel, who's helped me to make it what it is today. We thank and we know we've been busy during these holidays, having fun. Did you finally sober up? Now, Veteran Policy Plug say it's 29 degrees where he at. What's the degrees where y'all at, family? Love say hello, Mr. International. And then Charles Zimmerman says 2. Number 2, accredited lawyers getting paid off of this. Y'all don't trust lawyers. I thought lawyers are here for you. The list is still up right there. Matter of fact, I can put that up there and put the question. Good evening, Mr. International. Then let me put the banner where it's showing. There you go. So we can have both. So which one of those groups, 1 through 6, put your number in there. You don't have to put the whole thing. You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, or you can put the name. But you got to put the whole name. Let us know. While we doing that, I'm going back to the comments. So he said, number 2, Brother Zimmerman, accredited lawyers. Kevin Colbart Sr. said, good evening, Mr. International. Then Chief Mike said, salute to Mr. International. Show love to Mr. International family. Veteran policy plug. Hey, Mr. International, to you, sir. Yes. Then Kevin Colbart Sr. said, number 2, accredited lawyers. Then we have Kevin Colbart Sr. says, you narrowed the playing field. Now, I'm talking about only for this law. Chief Mike say salute. So Junior said, number 1, accredited claims agent. Oh, taking a shot at you. we may have 1 or 2 in the room now. Because I remember Brother Lawson, his wife is accredited. Now, Junior, Mr. International say, Chief Mike, salute. Then Mr. International says, salute to Veteran Policy Plug. Kevin said number 2. Okay, accredited lawyers. Interesting. Love say, H-Town, what is number 1? Accredited claim agent. They're not lawyers, but people that help people with their claims. Accredited people, they're accredited with the VA. And they get approved by the VA to help people with their claims, but they have to follow certain rules or they can lose their accreditation. All right. Now, Veteran Policy Plug says accredited claims agents, number 1, and number 2, accredited lawyers. Okay. Our brother Charleston Zimmerman said, hi, Mr. International. Kevin Colbart Sr. now says 2 and 3. Okay. He's talking about accredited lawyers and unaccredited lawyers. Then Mr. International say, salute Mr. Zimmerman. And then I'm being messy, Mr. International. That's my brother. I'm gonna tell you something. Mr. International has been a very big help in the channel. Let me tell y'all. Mr. International, he helped me, just by asking these questions. Now I've become more of a questioner. So thank God for him and the rest of y'all for y'all questions and comments. Now, Junior say 1 and 4. So he say accredited claim agents and veteran service officers. Mr. International laugh. Now Love say 2 accredited lawyers. Number 2, he says 1 accredited claims agents, and he says 4 veteran service officers like the American Legion and Veteran Foreign Wars. Now listen to what Mr. International say. The money ain't what it appears to be considered a profit. And I ain't talking about them getting claims. So I'm going to clarify, y'all. I'm talking about what this law is giving to a group. One of these groups that has nothing to do with claims process. Did you hear what I said? Most of them have nothing to do with the claim process. You're going to be shocked. This is going to trip you out. Okay, the one that considers to profit are the medical consulting companies. Yes. Now, we got to get to it now, family. Now, that's true. Now, y'all tell me if y'all seeing the same thing that I see. Maybe it's something I'm missing. Let's do this here, family. Oh, boy. And this is not to take no shots at them. I'm talking about this act in particular. I'm talking about the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act. It restricts veterans filing for claims. It kind of limits them to an extent. Not really, because it said maybe. But it doesn't. So let's see who it's really helping. You ready? Let's get to this. But thank y'all for y'all comment. Like we said, it was done on December the 16th. All right. It was done on December the 16th, 2024. Less than a month ago. And they came up with the law over there in Congress on that date. They finished it up. Hold on. Oh, Lord, hold on. I already went over this information. How did this stuff come up again? Did I do that? Well, we go with a Veteran Benefit Act, Improvement Act of 2024. Bill addresses certain requirements related to VA medical disability claims for purposes of VA claims and other administrative matters related to the benefits claim process and personnel. Let's get to it. Hold on, I feel like I went over some of this stuff. I must have put it on there twice, family. So it's dealing with the disability benefit questionnaires. We'll flow through it. I may have went up. No, we went over this information. So I'm sorry, I had went back. So give me a second. I'm gonna add this to stage, and I got to go back to where we're supposed to be. Oh, because I moved it up. My fault. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we got. All right, I got to get back to where we was. Okay, we about to talk. We got back to the follow the money, family. Y'all ready to follow the money? Y'all want to see where the money go, family? Here where the money go for this act in particular. According to the law, it goes to lawyers. You say, but H-Town, yeah, they help us with claims and they get money from that. Nope. It's coming straight from the government. They get money to go to law school. Huh? They get money to do all kind of stuff. Now, you tell me whether you agree. I'm surprised about it. I'm not saying I'm upset. I want to know how y'all feel about it. So it is actually 2 and 3. In particular, 2, because it's accredited claims. Now, here we go. I want y'all to follow this. This is the law. We're going to show it to you afterward. Under the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024. Remember how when it talked about veterans, it said may, maybe, could, hopefully. Now when it comes time about giving benefits to lawyers, look what it says. The VA must establish a board of veteran appeals internship program for individuals enrolled in the first or second year of law school. Huh? You got people like Mr. International out here helping people. Why they ain't giving him no kind of benefits like this? You got some veteran service officers helping people. Why they not getting this kind of benefit? Let's continue. Let's keep going. Remember, family, can I come up for a minute so you don't get upset? Most congressmen are lawyers, and most of them veteran lawyers that the Congress people were lawyers. That was what can I say? A lot of the congressmen and women, they are lawyers when they're working in Congress. And on top of that, some are doctors and other things. And on top of that, they're veterans too. And look how they're looking out for the for the legal community. Is that okay? Let me know what y'all think. Let's read the next one, family. Come on now. The next one is, so not only does it help them in their first couple of years of law school in an internship program at the Board of Veteran Appeals, number 2 thing it does is the VA must implement a program to furnish student loan repayment benefits or reimbursement for courses, bar exam, that's the test they take to become a lawyer, or bar membership dues, which can be pretty hefty. You know how expensive law school is? Now look what the requirement is. To certain attorneys who agree to work for the VA for at least 3 years. So they're going to work for the VA for 3 years and get paid, and they'll waive all this stuff there for this going to law school. Is that a good thing or bad thing? You let me know. But what this have to do with helping veterans? This supposed to be the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act, but it's the Lawyer Benefit Improvement Act. Talk to me, family. The next thing, it extends and increases by 1 the temporary increase in a maximum number of judges presiding over the U.S. Court of Veteran Appeals for veteran claims. So they add another judge in there, at least one or more. Now look, let's see what we got. Everybody responded. Let me get Junior say it's crazy. Y'all might see this different, so let us know. Now, Brother Charleston Zimmerman says, lawyers, I am shocked. They profit? Yeah. Now listen what Love say. I am not surprised. Now let me come up on the screen, family, because y'all, this is getting exciting because people tend to see stuff different from me. I'm a veteran kind of outraged. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now look what Love say. It's lawyers that make VA rules. Now, Mr. International pulled the pin on the grenade and dropped it. He said, it's a great thing. Mr. International, please explain. I'm over here fighting the air, brother. Hold on now. How is that a great thing? He just dropped it. Hold on. You got too much knowledge that you said that. I'm confused. I need my medication. Somebody called my doctor. This real talk now. Now, Community Chaplain Davis says, BTW. Now, I don't know what that is. BTW, I forget. I don't see a DBQ still on the list for hearing and tinnitus, yet the DBQ for ear mentioned doing one after telling about certain symptoms like that. Now, let's see. Boy, we having some fun here. Family, we doing this here thing. Now, let's see what we got. He said, I heard a joke about lawyers the other day. What do you call 1,000 lawyers at the bottom of the ocean? A good start. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, don't come after us. Don't come after us. Now, Brother Zimmerman says this. K10, that is a good statement. All right. Now, let's see what our brother say here. Man, I ain't got nothing. No, I ain't been drinking nothing. Oh, y'all starting. I got to hurry up and catch up with these comments. Now, Community Chaplain Davis, did we say that tinnitus and hearing was going away as a primary complaint? Which one was going away as a primary complaint? I forget. Now, he letting us know how it is in Mobile area too. Now, Love say, well, it shows you can get someone that knows the VA system well to represent you. I didn't look at it that way. If they learn the system and they got to work for the VA, then when they go out independent, they could actually work to help veterans as accredited lawyers. I didn't look at it that way. I don't know. Now y'all got me confused. I want to be mad. Don't try to sway me. No, I want to be stubborn. Now, Community Chaplain Davis says 35 and dropping in Mobile. Now, listen to what he says here, Mr. International. It will speed up the appeal process, because you'll have more knowledgeable people that has firsthand experience as young lawyers, as law students. Okay, is that what you're saying, Mr. International? That if we don't get people in there that's going to work, and we have to admit, they're obligating them to work for the VA for at least 3 years. That's like they do when people go to officer candidate school. They got to at least, when they'll pay for your education, but you have to at least be in the military for 3 or 4 years? Love say K10. K10 say, hey, Love. K10 say, hey, Charleston. And then Mr. International says, most appeals are written by attorneys and the judge signed off on them. See, this stuff getting deep. Now. Yeah, right. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you. Now, this is getting deep. Love say it's a big difference working with an organization and an attorney. I guess it is. Now, let's see what our brothers say here. Number 7, the VA. If somebody sends him some kind of form or some kind of letter claiming it's a DBQ, then it's got to have all the information clinical wise on it to look like a DBQ for computer purposes. Okay. Now, what y'all thinking, family? Family, I started off when I saw this running hot, man. Okay, but we got to look at the big picture. What Mr. International say, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown. Huh? Oh, boy, y'all too much. I don't know what to do with y'all. Hey, this thing bigger than Nino Brown. Y'all a mess, man. See, why you can't let me be mad, Mr. International? Huh? Why I can't pout, man? He told me, calm down, H-Town. Man, I'm hot, man. They doing stuff for other people, man. I'm looking at it like this here, man. Huh? See, look, you know, if we was out on the playground, you give me a cool cup. Say, man, go take that. You know, that you freeze juice in a cup. We call them cool cups down in the South. And you suck on them, you know. Yeah, man. Call it the cool cup lady. Now, Mr. International says, organization hire attorneys. I didn't think about that. Okay, you have to look at it the whole big picture. Look at the big brain on Mr. International. That's true. Because the American Legion hire attorneys. The Veteran of Foreign Wars hire attorneys. And also, what about, let me ask you this here. I know DAV does. What about these county service organizations? Do they hire lawyers or not? Let us know. Now, this is interesting. He said, calm down, H-Town. Now, family, we pretty much, let me see where we at on this. Now, do you think that the lawyers have an unfair advantage over the veteran by getting all these things, or do you think this is an investment well worth it, like Mr. International said, but you are entitled to your opinion? I'm still on the fence. Now, he said, oh, Lord, listen, he being real. He always say buy Bitcoin, but Evan Almighty says Bitcoin dumped today, H-Town. Oh, he tell us the real. Okay. Now, what y'all thinking? And, you know, is that a cool thing that they get? Hold on, let me go back over a little bit. That they offer these benefits in the Veterans Benefits Improvement Act. What y'all think about it? Let's get to it here, family. And our brother Community Chaplain Davis had some questions about tinnitus and the different rules. Let's help it out. Let's see what we got going on here. Because should bills focused on veterans help pay for lawyers, bar exam fees, bar membership dues, courses, student loan repayment, benefit, and reimbursement? Let us know what you think. Internship program I'm kind of reasonable with. The one in the middle that was kind of irritating me. The other two with the judges, okay. Now, let me see. Let's see. He say, H-Town messy. Let me come up on the screen. I'm messy and burnt out now. I'm messy, man. Now, Evan Almighty, buy more opportunities. One thing you can say, you're getting the information here that you ain't getting nowhere else. Where else did anybody tell you about this happening? The problem is with me, when I research it, it run me hot. I need to stay clear and objective, man. Run me hot, man. He said, what he say? He said, calm down, H-Town. I don't want to. Oh man, y'all know what to do. He say buy more opportunities. He say buy Bitcoin tonight. He say buy more opportunity from Evan Almighty. Love say, I talk to county VSOs. He does appeals to the board. Okay. Now Charles Zimmerman say, be mad, H-Town vet. I've always been dealing with this type of stuff. Lawyers get to buy perks. Oh, now, love. Hello, Evan. And then Evan Almighty says, hey, so Is this a game changer? Should we have a problem with this? Let us know, family. Because they are obligated to work for the VA for a number of years. Let us know. Does that give the lawyers an unfair advantage, or will they be helping the veteran? Now, remember, as always, we say here at the H-Town Vet, we verify information. So we're going to get the information that we just covered and go to the actual law where you can find it. And we're going to see if there's any updates, family, okay, on any VA laws on the website at va.gov also. Now, remember, when we're doing stuff, we're looking for the source. When you tell us about, hey, this changed, this law changed, let me know what the source is. And we thank God for our sister Alaska Nights who did just that. Now, let's see what our brother, Mr. International, says. Y'all don't want anyone to profit. Now, that's kind of real talk. Now, come on. That people got to make a living. You so right. I got no problem with any of the groups profiting, but what I'm saying is the rule. What do you think about the fact? I don't have no problem with lawyers making money, accredited claim agents. I don't even care if unaccredited claims consultants benefit. But why did they have to slip it in there like that, Mr. International? Now let's finish what he said. He said, y'all don't want anyone to profit. Is it profit or earning a living? It's earning a living because they're going to be paid for the work they're doing. When you're doing an intern, law school is expensive. It helps. Oh, man. Mr. International, why you got to beat me up, man? God, dog, boy. You come back, you sobered up, and you ready to fight the world. You putting us in check. He said he's going to put charges on all of us. Now, listen to what our brother say. Mr. International, earning a living, but veterans being used, I have a problem. Uh-oh, good debate going on. Y'all keep that going, and I'm going to pull up. What do y'all think about that? Good debate. I ain't got no problem with it. My name. He laughing at what I said. Yeah, man. You know, I got a heart, and I be like, man, you know. Now, look. He said, gotta run. See y'all Thursday. Stay warm. Everybody show love to Chief Mike 61. We'll see you then. He said used. Okay. What does that mean? Now let me see. Can I pull this up? All right. Now, if for some reason you want, not for some reason, for you to know the source of where things come from that we're talking about, we're going to actually pull that up, family. And so we want to know y'all opinion on these issues, on these matters. Let me see if I'm pulling the right one up. That ain't the right one. Here's the right one. So if you want to know the law, here it is, family. Here's the law. And it's with the, you can go to congress.gov and it shows you S 2513 Veteran Benefits Improvement Act. And when you go down, you know, you have to hit text. You got to put summary, but you hit text, you come down and you'll find it. It takes a little navigating, okay? And all the information that we just went over is here, except, and I didn't have time to really mess with that. The only thing that I left out was the bottom. Finally, the VA must report on improving access to the Board of Veteran Appeals. Finally, the VA must report on improving access to telehearings. Let me say that again. Finally, the VA must, because it's real small, family. Finally, the VA must report on improving access to telehearings for Board of Veteran Appeals hearings. All right. So that's the only one I left off. All right, family. Now, so if you want to find it, here it is. It passed, like I said, on December the 16th, 2024. Yeah, but I have no problem with people making a living. Hey, I appreciate y'all giving donations here, because if people put in work, they should get paid. But I understand the different things of how people feel about things. Now let's see where we at. Y'all been chatting away. He said he got to run. He said used. Now here we go. Love. Some VA lawyers are veterans. Some board judges are veterans. This is true. Now the thing is, you should pay somebody that's helping you. People want to get benefits and they don't want to get up off nothing. If you have an agreement and an understanding with somebody, you're supposed to financially bless them. Don't be greedy. Mr. International, whether it be a lawyer, a representative, or somebody who just helped you out, that y'all don't have an agreement. Mr. International say, salute Chief Mike, and then Love say, bye Mike, Chief Mike. And then Bionic Woman say, good night, Chief Mike, 61. And then our brother Charles says, what does the lawyer education dollars come from? General funding or VA funding? Now that I don't know. And then Love say, the judge that is looking over my case is a veteran. Respect. Now, well, what if veterans want to go to law school? They might be some of the people going to law school. Look how many veterans are congressmen and women. Now, come on now. Now that's a point. Now, let me see here. I want to check the law right quick to see what's going on, family, as usual. Give me a second. Excuse me for my little cough. My throat dry. And then we're going to show a video that we showed. And I want y'all, if you're still in here, Mr. International and other veterans, I want to know y'all opinion on this because it's a very interesting, it's not making sense to me. Now, okay. Okay, let me see. I don't know why that went away. Give me a second. Because I got about 4 or 5 screens open. So I got to, let's see something. All right, now we making sure everything is right. Let me see if we're in the right place. Now we talked about the source. Now it's time for update, law update. What changes? We're going to deal with va.gov and see if anything changed there now, since we've already covered the law at the federal, dealing with what the topic of the day. Now, so let's see, family. No law has changed. It's still the last law change was on December 18, 2024, and we went over that. So if you want to go to the VA, you can find the laws. They change them on a constant basis or modify them. All right. So we good on that. Now, I wanted to show y'all, smash that like button. Family, have y'all smashed that? We got 19 people watching, 20 likes. If you have just come in, if you haven't smashed that like button, because some people had to leave, let us know. Now, we ain't but an hour and something in, family. Hour and 30, 40, almost 40 minutes in. So now I want to show you this video. If you're still here, Mr. International, and those of you that weren't here on the last one, please, I want y'all input on this because it's dealing with severance pay when you get out of the military. And this not making sense to me. And I need y'all to help me. And if I'm missing something, okay? I need y'all here to help me out. So let me get that back up. All right. Let me get this here. All right, give me a second. I'm trying to pull this up. Mm-hmm. All right. So when we do this, family, I'm going to turn the music off. All right. Give me a second here, family. Give me a second. We almost got it together here. Let me see what he says. Now, hold on. Let's see what we got here. Oh, y'all been, let me see. Make a profit. It's making sense when it comes to helping veterans to make a profit. Yeah, they're supposed to make a profit. Now, listen what he says. Mr. International say they sign a contract, severance pay. They need to pay it back. Hold on, I'm disagreeing with you now. No. They signed it, Mr. International. I'm coming for you now, man. Hold on. Stop the presses. But I don't think it's fair, Mr. International, because they didn't tell them if they get VA compensation, they would have to get that money back. They didn't tell them. Most veterans don't know that. They signed it. You know how big those stack of papers that the VA give you? How you supposed to know that? Now listen what he says. He say, thanks H-Town Vets for the information on the Improvement Act. I thought before would help veterans, not private people. Now I'm hot. He's up to, now listen. Mr. International. Mr. International, how you go? You keep talking about fair. Yeah. Listen what he said. They should have read the contract. Now, this is the part I got concerned for, Mr. International, and for others. I agree, they should have read the contract. But when you young, getting out the military, that ain't the thing you focused on. You trying to figure out, you looking at that money. But I know veterans that got them, and they were, listen to what, you tell me what you think it is. Does this pass the smell test? VA, Mr. International say, private people are veterans. Yes. And then Mr. National laugh. Okay, now here, I want y'all to see this, and we're gonna go back over this, family. We went over it but a couple of minutes. We went over it last time. Because this is very, very interesting. So please, let me turn off the music. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Next thing we're gonna pull it up. Now, listen to this very closely, Mr. International, because I need your opinion on this. All right, get ready to listen. So let me go back to this. Fair use. This is for educational purposes to inform veterans of different situations they might find themselves in and to help them with their benefits and how to protect them. So let's do this.
Of a local Marine veteran now in a desperate fight to keep his disability benefits.
Veterans Affairs denying his appeal over separation pay after he was honorably discharged. Zach Summers outside the VA regional office in Decatur, and this veteran is going to be out more than $4,000 every month until this is paid back.
The Marine tells me he's willing to pay the money back. He just needs the VA to work with him.
Totally in the dark.
When Oriel Owls received $40,000 in separation pay in July 2018, he thought it was a parting gift for his 10 years of service in the U.S. Marine Corps. The 37-year-old honorably discharged following injuries he suffered while in combat in Afghanistan.
I wasn't able to pick up the next rank of staff sergeant with PTSD, TBI, and various wounds that I became on myself while I was in the service.
The Department of Veterans Affairs approved Owls' disability compensation totaling $4,300 a month in 2019. However, last year he learned that he'd have to pay back the $40K in full, and the money would be recouped from his disability benefits.
They're taking all of it. They're not taking just a decent amount. They're taking all of my disability compensation.
The married father of three stressed over what the loss of $4,300 each month through the end of the year will mean for his family. He submitted a hardship appeal, asked to be put on a repayment plan, but was denied.
You're taking someone's livelihood away. There's no humanity behind that. I don't want to be a homeless vet. I don't want to put my family in that predicament.
In an email to Atlanta News First, a spokesperson for the VA called Al's situation unfortunate, but explained the law prohibits the VA from compensating a veteran who also receives certain separation benefits from the Department of Defense until the
Now, family. Okay, now what's going on here? We talked about it last night. I couldn't find a solution. They just taking this money and it's no like payment plan. They usually let you pay back on a payment plan. Now, he say, Mr. International, I am petty Navy veteran, petty officer. You're out of control, man. Now let's see what Mr. International says. These news organizations need to stop profiting off veteran trauma. Oh, Lord, they show milk it, don't they? Mr. International, do they be milking it? Come on, Mr. International. Do they be milking it? And they don't know what they're talking about. It's going to blow your mind at the end, Mr. International. Hold on, wait for it. How much did he owe? He owed $40,000 or $4,000. I know he got a $4,000 something a month, but did they say $40,000? Because we need to know. Oh, we got you now, Mr. International. We got you. You're not going to help the veteran. Now listen, because this ain't making sense to me that he's not allowed to have a payment plan. Did he totally ignore the VA? What happened? He says, H-Town, you know there's a payment plan. I do. That's what I'm confused about. But this veteran say he gonna lose all his money every month. If it was a payment plan, why did he just get a payment plan? I'm not understanding. I've known 2 veterans that got payment plans. I know 2 that I helped get payment plans. One got 80%, and the other one got, I think both of them got around 80%. And one of them served with me in Desert Storm. He lived 2 blocks from me, grew up 2 blocks from me. We was in the same tank platoon in the war. And they just kept taking out. He said, I don't know it no more. Because they took it over some years. They took out a certain amount. I don't know. I just, now look what Mr. International said. Now he's a veteran. He say Zimmerman, he laughing. So he said, Mr. International says, you believe all veterans? Uh-oh. Why would that man lie if he a disabled veteran? What would be his incentive to not do that? I don't understand. See, what's confusing to me, Mr. International, Brother Zimmerman, and also Love, and Sister, our Sister Bionic Woman, why would he just ignore it? Did it, ain't nobody talking. What about the payment plan? They don't say nothing about whether he got one. Let's finish it up, family, because this is confusing me. That's why I'm glad y'all here.
separation amount is recouped. The agency said it's to avoid duplication of benefit payments for the same service.
You just have a heart.
On some promising news following our inquiry, Al says the VA contacted him. A higher level reviewer is taking a new look at his case. He's expected to have a conference call with the VA tomorrow. Of course, we will follow up on this story. Indicator Zach Summers, Atlanta News First.
Stretching.
Uh-oh. Let me get that off screen. They be talking about stretching. They be thirst trapping too. Now, family, so I don't know what to make of this, family. Smash that like button, family. Y'all been doing good. I don't know what to think of. Now it's time to hear from you. Now it's time to hear from you. Let me get this off the screen. All right, here we go. I don't know what to say about it. It's let's see what Mr. International has to say and the rest of the family. Mr. International says, H-Town, if the VA grants this veteran a waiver, just imagine how many other veterans that repaid the money. Oh, Lord. I owed money and I had to repay it. And it wasn't my fault. I guess it was, but I had submitted paperwork to one part of the VA, meaning at the regional office, but I didn't know that they only give that paperwork to different parts. You have to go to each the part that need to be notified. I learned that the hard way, and I had to pay that money back. Yeah, I know, almost $5,000. But I got blessed when found out I got my what do you call it? I got all that money back because I got the what do you call it fee, the funding fee back for when I was a disabled veteran. So that worked out. Real talk. Now he says, y'all not going to trash talk about my good VA. Oh Lord, we gonna get you. Oh, we gonna have to handle you, Miss. Who's gotten to you? Mr. International has been corrupted. He helps a lot of veterans, family. I'm gonna let y'all know. Now, Kevin say LOL. Talking about these good people over here. Now, family, we want to hear from you because we're at the after party. See, we're not keeping them long. We've been doing them every night, y'all. And I'm trying not to do them right, but we want to hear from you, family. We want to hear from you. All right. Let us know. Then if y'all don't have much to say, we'll close it out. What y'all think could be done? What do y'all have any more comments dealing with the situation with the with the act that we're covering tonight, the Veteran Benefits Improvement Act of 2024? Did you know about those details? Anybody else told you that? Let us know. Did you learn it here first? Because we're trying to get that cutting information. We don't want to be the first one to jump out there. We want to do our due diligence and our homework. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. Listen, now I have to look at. He say the VA has been good to me. Has the VA been good to y'all? Now, how would you define good, Mr. International? Is it the VA being good to us, or us fighting for our benefits, or is it the fact that if we put the information in the proper way, you end up getting your benefits? I have to say, Mr. International, how you gonna you trying to convert me over to the other side? No, Mr. International, I don't want to do it. But I did learn, and I'm an honest person with everybody, that once I start presenting my evidence and telling the VA what I wanted, my claims went smoother. Don't mean that you're always going to be approved. That's why they have appeals. Okay? And you can fight for a high level review. But is it the worst system? Now, is it as bad as workers' comp? Now, Mr. International, with workers' comp, everybody else tell me, don't you, the doctors have to come in there and do depositions for workers' comp, huh? Sometime, right? I don't think it's that bad. He laughed. Now, Kevin Colbert Sr. says, I can't help. I can't complain too much about the VA. What do you think our biggest beef is with the VA? Is it because they're part of the government? Is it because they're part of our military service and it's connected to things that happened that were somewhat bad to us? Let's listen to what our brother Charleston says. Let's see what we got here, family. He says, H-Town, government agencies never exchange information. Well, no, they don't share information like that, no. I had to repay $600 in separation pay to the U.S. Treasury 1983 when I was overpaid, discharged, Navy active duty, even though I told payment lady. Now, let's see what our brothers say here. Mr. International say the VA system is pro-veteran. Please tell me how. The VA system will give the veteran the benefit of the doubt. Well, that's true. Okay, you got evidence. Let me tell you something, Mr. International. Look at the big brain on Mr. International. They do I have to say that they're supposed to give you benefit of the doubt, and if they don't do it, they can be held accountable. If there's evidence for your claim and evidence against your claim, they're supposed to give you the benefit of the doubt. I need you to say one more thing, Mr. National, before y'all leave out of here. I need one more thing. I think you articulated, because somebody was saying, not on the live, that when you have, let's say you had a public DBQ done, and the VA still schedule you for a C&P exam. Now, my belief is that that public DBQ should be sufficient enough if it had all the valid information in there. What do you say about that? How would you handle that? You had stated before, do you feel that the VA should consider that one? Should consider the public DBQ that you completed, if it's sufficient, has all the evidence in it? And if it don't, they need to say what's lacking in it? Or do they have a right to send you to a C&P exam? Or can you fight it and say, no, I want you to consider the exam that I gave you? Because it could be conflicting information in both ones. Because the law says that different evaluators at different times will find different things wrong with the veteran. That's kind of generally saying the law. Let us know. Now, family, thank y'all for being here, family. Any last statements or comments? Anything y'all got to say? Any topics? See, we haven't been here, but see, one thing we haven't been doing, staying 4 hours, but we staying here as long as y'all want to. But we want to make sure that we get the information, and we appreciate the support. We thank, like I say, Madre for his donation. We thank Chief Mike for his donation. We thank Thumper for his donation. We thank Mr. National, who just always donating from the beginning. We thank God for you. We thank our sister Bionic Woman. She donated several times. We thank you for all of it, and we thank y'all for y'all continued support. We thank y'all. And Brother Zimmerman, new to the channel, and we thank y'all for y'all information. Now, we're going to get ready to close it out. If y'all got any last statements, put them while I'm giving shout-outs. Mr. International, thank you for being here. We missed you, brother. I'm glad you're back. Brother Charleston Zimmerman, thank you for your kindness, information, and your continued support. Brother Kevin Colbart, hold on, let me put your name up when I do it. Mr. International, thank you for everything. Brother Charleston Zimmerman, thank you. And if y'all got any comments, we ain't leaving till you answer your comments. Kevin Colbart Sr., thank you. Let me see. Love, thank you for being here and everything that you do. A special blessing. And we hope that, how's that knee doing, Bionic Woman? Where are you at on the claim process, Love? And do you have any claims to file, Brother Charleston? Let us know. Where you at? What's that? What condition? Military Mike, I know you left earlier, but let us know if you need us. We are here. Support. Thank you for the continue. Thank you for that information on Bitcoin. Evan Almighty, thank you so much. Let's see what we got. Community Chaplain Davis, we thank you for your support, your kindness, and your continually being there for us. Our brother K10 coming in the house, thank you for everything. Of course, I think I said Community Chaplain Davis. We got to get to his question. He says it dropped 35 degrees in Mobile and dropping. Now, this is his question. Did we say that tinnitus and hearing was going away as a primary complaint? So, Mr. International, you still in here? Could you let us know? I don't remember which one was going. Was it tinnitus or hearing loss that was going away as a primary service condition? I think it's tinnitus. Now, we thank God for Junior being in here. What Junior? I just saw Junior's name. Junior. All right. I like that Army symbol, that logo. I think we already did Brother Veteran Policy Plug. I think we already did Kevin Colbart Sr. Now, let's see what we have. Make sure I'm trying not to miss anybody. If I did, charge it to my head, not my heart. Let's see what we got. Our brother Harold, USMC. Thank him for being here, Harold J. What else we got over here? We're gonna be back on Thursday. If we don't take a break, we've been doing 4 days in a row. We'll let you know if we don't do any broadcasts coming up. And so thank y'all, family. Let me see if any last statements y'all made. Let's see what we have here. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me catch up. Thank Mr. International say simplify. Let me see what he says. He says a veteran can waive the duty to assist requirement by the VA. Okay, we need to know that. Now, Kevin Colbart Sr. says, I appreciate the information, H-Town. When is the next time? That's should be on Thursday. You will be notifying you. I might take a break because we've been doing it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Oh, we've been having one every night because this law thing, I've been staying on top of it. Now, Mr. International say, in accordance with 38 U.S.C. 5103A, parentheses D, and 38 CFR 3.159, small c, in parentheses, 4 in parentheses, a formally waived. Look, I formally waived the requirement for an unnecessary examination. Okay, so that's what you do. You can use this. Can they quote that law like that, Mr. International? I formally waived the requirement for an unnecessary examination. Okay, that's good. Look that up, family, and use it as needed. Mr. International say, I'm not sure what's going to exactly happen. Okay. And he said he don't know about the tinnitus. He said only tinnitus as a standalone. Okay. Now, and he said, well, he just put up there, yeah, they can quote that. Go ahead now. You getting real game here. You better look through the chat. Now, what he's saying, you can quote this. Huh? That's like new money right there. Now, love say, my claim still in evidence review. The VA sent me a letter saying after 3 months, after 30 days, they will make a decision. Okay. All right, family. So I want to say thank y'all, and I'm glad you're back. Come back through. Who came back through? I hadn't seen in a while. Junior, thank you for coming back through. Mr. International, we know y'all were enjoying the holidays, taking care of your personal life. So we really appreciate y'all. So we want to close out, and we want to thank y'all for being here. We want to thank y'all for everything that y'all do. And he say, okay, good night. Well, good night, Mr. National. So good to hear from you, brother. We miss you. It means so much. He say good night and salute. Now, family, I'm going to go out on the screen that I started with. So let me see what we can do here. We're gonna go out with our start. So let everybody saying peace out. We're gonna pull y'all clips up there. Let me pull up that topic for the night. Y'all see it? We did it. We got, and people coming back in here. Y'all better not be coming back in here. And Kevin Colbert Sr., peace out. I'm messing with y'all. Bonnie Woman say good night, everyone. Love say later, everyone. That's the first time I heard him say goodbye. And I'm gonna put mine in there. I'm just glad y'all here, family, because y'all so important to me. I thought he was gone. Look at Veteran Policy Plug to slip back up in there. Good night from H-Town. And then say Veteran Policy Plug say good. Veteran Policy Plug say good night. And then H-Town Vet say good night, talking about myself. So family, we want to thank y'all for being here. We will stay tuned to see if we have one on Thursday. We'll let you know if we don't. And this concludes this live stream of the H-Town Vet. And we appreciate your support, your kindness. your consistency. We thank you because we know sometimes you can't make it to every live stream. You have a life. So we try to do ones on different days. We're doing a little earlier now at 6 p.m. And we want everybody to have a blessed year and a blessed week. And we'll see you on the next one. Good night, family.